So I'm here with Ikeobasi Ezike,
Yes,
from
yes,
the
sir.
USA. What state are you from again?
I'm from Texas.
Okay, you're from here. All right,
Yeah.
awesome. So tell us a little bit about how you got inspired to play the piano. I know a little bit about you, but for the audience who's listening, go ahead and tell them a little bit about how you got started with piano, your journey in that, and what that looked like.
Yeah, for sure. So my mom put me in piano lessons when I was 6 years old, and I didn't really know much about it. So I wasn't as passionate when I was a child, but my passion kind of grew over the years. And my mom actually had these CDs left over in our house that me and my brother would listen to every night, and it was like classical music. And so, Tchaikovsky, Mozart, Beethoven, Chopin, all the great composers, and that's kind of what got my ear in tune to all these great pieces. And over the years, I kind of got more passionate about it. I was saying to myself, I want to recreate what I hear on these CDs. And so that was kind of my journey. And throughout middle school, high school, I continued to excel in my skills and to where I'm at now.
Yeah, that's great. Similar situation, yeah.
Slide over this a little bit.
Yeah.
And it looks more natural if you just look as if you're having a conversation with him instead of looking at the camera.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're good. Yeah, I mean, there was kind of a similar situation to me where I actually didn't start lessons until I was 11, but growing up, we had these CDs that I listened to all the time, and that really inspired me. Were there any specific composers on those CDs that you felt really inspired you as you listened to them?
Yeah, so it's funny. I used to be a Beethoven guy, and my brother would be like the Mozart guy. And so
Okay.
it was really funny. Then also Chopin was really inspiring. Chopin's my favorite composer now, but
Absolutely.
there's such beautiful melodies.
Yeah, he's the poet of the piano, right? So
Yes.
awesome. So you had a really colorful program today, starting out with the Bach and Liszt, that organ prelude and fugue, and then moving on to the Bartok, almost the frantic feeling that Bartok gives you with those Romanian dances, then finishing with super virtuosic Liszt, the Hungarian Rhapsody No. 6. Can you tell me a little bit about your choices, why you made these choices for this competition?
Yeah, so the Bach organ prelude and fugue is it's one of my favorite pieces. I remember when I was introduced to it by an organ friend, and once I heard it, I was like, wow, this is amazing. And so I want to recreate this on the piano, and I found Liszt transcription.
Yeah.
And it's just such a profound piece. It's a great opener. And you have the A minor, the A ostinato bass at the beginning. That's just so great.
Yeah.
And the fugue is one of my favorites too, as well.
Yeah.
And then with the Bartok, it's like a whole nother domain. It's very exotic, foreign sound. Bartok was inspired by a lot of Romanian tunes, and so I like kind of adding an element of exotic in my playing. And those Bartok really encapsulates that really nicely.
Absolutely.
And then with the Franz Liszt, that piece is just, I remember when I first saw that, I thought how crazy it was. And it's a very, it's very hard, virtuosic, kind of takes stamina for that frisco, the second half. But
especially with those octaves. I started to learn that when I was a teenager, never finished it just because I think my skill wasn't, at the time, wasn't quite good enough to handle that. But I remember those octaves just kind of kill you, but you did great. So.
Thanks.
Okay, besides piano, what are some of your hobbies? What are some things you like to do for fun?
I really like basketball, actually.
Yeah.
I remember my dad used to always play with me, and he used to help me practice and things like that. Taught me some of his moves.
Yeah.
And I also like running.
Okay.
And ping pong, table tennis.
Nice. Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah, that's great. Okay, then last question. Is there anything you'd like to say to Doc Song, to the president here at Weatherford College, the board of directors, everyone who's just kind of helped to put on this competition? Anything you'd like to say to them? Yeah,
sure. I mean, I'm so grateful for all of the work they put into setting this up. I'm really thankful for all of them. We had such a, yesterday they started with a very nice dinner, and it was, very appreciative of them.
Yeah.
I'm just really amazed and grateful to be here. I didn't even expect to really make, out of 207 applicants, there's only 12 finalists. So I was really excited to be here, and it's just taking it all in.
So. Yeah, well, congratulations on a great performance. Thank you so much for being here today. We just appreciate you gracing our Alkek Fine Arts Center with your playing today. So.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.